The knockoff Ouija version of Geo is back, and he has to say that he's most delighted with the performance and scoreline yesterday. I will say though, I will hold my hands up and say that the lineup did give me a bit of concern. It gave the vibe of entrusting one's cat to guard over your tuna sandwich whilst you go and see the postman at the front door with your parcel. But there was a really, like, I want to say like a committed aura about the players. Like, we will get this win and we will just make Ipswich look poor. And I'll talk about Ipswich sort of at the end in regards to some criticisms over the win, but you know, Bowen, he looked on it, and I don't think it had anything to do with him being snubbed for England. I mean, I don't really care, you know. It's England. This is going to a majority English audience, and you have a Scotland fan who is dreading watching the internationals. But I've got Andy Irvine to look forward to. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. But I think, you know, I said last week that I feel as though Bowen's just going up the gears, and today was just, you know, reaffirming that. Coulda, shoulda, and I'll say that a few more times this video. Coulda, shoulda had at least 2 more assists, especially the second half Kudus one, where Ipswich's keeper, can't remember his name, didn't look very good. I don't know, did anyone remember, I would say about a decade ago, that Samsung had that competition where you'd win a professional contract with like Leyton Orient? I feel as though there was like a, I don't know, a BlackBerry version of that, and he won that. He did not look very good. Nor did Calvin Phillips for their first goal. I feel as though he, whenever he sees the West Ham badge, he just goes, I'm going to forget how to play football or be a good footballer. Sorry, that was tangentially just a waste of time, but Bowen was really good. You know, an excellent finish for his goal and 2 assists. What more can you ask for? Emerson also played really well. I criticised him last week for not having the attacking play yesterday. He also coulda, shoulda had an assist. Another player I criticised last week and said who shouldn't started was Paqueta. And whilst he, for the first goal, completely, I was like, well, I'm right, guys. For big brain, big ego man, sitting on my couch watching the game. Easy as you like, get me in that punditry room. I'm glad he got his goal, and he did, throughout the game, he did get better, so. But that goal and this international break, unlike Bowen, who I feel the international break might potentially just be like a roadblock that, you know, he just wants to get out and play again. I feel as though, I don't know if he's playing for Brazil, but a goal and he gets away from England for a couple of weeks. I feel as though that would do anyone a world of good. It was a really good win for Lopetegui. He's got his playing stripped back, more basic way of playing, which I feel as though is a lot better once, you know, I feel as though we can start adding little bits of toppings on this West Ham pizza, if you wish. I feel as though it was just toppings before, with no sauce or cheese. A terrible food analogy. I don't know. I'm hungry. I'm recording this before dinner, as you can tell. But no, I'm happy with the win. You know, it just takes so much pressure off them. You know, I said last week again. You know, it could have been more. Scoreline probably could have been more, because I feel as though coulda, shoulda had a hat-trick today. That header and the Bowen chance where Bowen played it over and the keeper just got a hand to it. But, you know, I'm glad, I'm really happy that, you know, if Lopetegui's doing well for West Ham, then West Ham are doing well, and I hope this sort of just kick-starts, you know, international break, we get a good win on the training ground with those who are still here. Start adding a little bit, you know, to routines and whatnot, but then after the international break we go again. And before I finish up, the it's only Ipswich does kind of annoy me, because Ipswich, whilst they did look poor, I think we did make them play poor. I thought we were really good, and I feel as though only saying it's only Ipswich would only work if we just scraped a win by the barest of margins, but we didn't do that. And they'll say, you know, Greaves should have scored, Delap should have scored if Areola hadn't made that save, but they didn't. And if you're going to use those examples to say oh, well, it's only Ipswich, you know, we could have lost. Well, Souček just had a bit too much time on the ball, and he was like, oh, which side do I go? And he went the wrong side. Those coulda, shoulda moments with couldas. Comedy only works in 3. I've done it 4 times. Not very good. But no, I'm happy. Catch you later.